back, collective, for another channeled message of what you need to know right now. First, we're going to cleanse and set the space, call in spirit. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. I've got a whole page of downloads. We're going to go over that. So hopefully you need some chill vibes. It's been raining here. It's been a long week. It's been a long day. So we're going to just release all of that. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for you. Good juju for me. All right, let's protect with some Palo Santo. There we go. And then we'll call in spirit. Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. There we go, we got a good burn. Protect your energy. Protect my energy. All right, let's call spirit. Call in spirit. God, source, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, council of light, ascended masters, and all other benevolent beings of light at the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in a holy divine white light protection, shield our space, our energy, and this stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and oh, so much to be. Thank you, spirit. All right, y'all. So like I was saying, long week, long day. So it's going to be chill. It's been raining here. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, darlings. All right, so this is what I got in my notebook so far. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. So I've got the number 747. So I don't know if somebody's getting ready to take flight or someone's traveling, maybe for work. Hawks and mirrors may be of importance. Maybe you're seeing hawks. Specifically, hearing hawks or a hawk, okay? That's usually, it's like a sign that somebody may be trying to invade your space, like when you hear hawks, okay? But anyway, mirrors. So I'm not sure if someone's mirroring you or you're seeing a lot of mirroring numbers. That's been coming up all week this week. Okay, even numbers, 4, 6, and 8. That may be for somebody. Okay, someone may be showing up. Somebody from the past, unexpectedly. I've got some heavy stalker energy coming through too, all right? So I don't know if y'all know the song by who is it? Paul McCartney and I think it's Paul McCartney and the Wings. I don't remember the name of the song. And forgive me because I'm gonna murder it. It's gonna sound terrible, but this is how it goes. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor. Open the door and let them in. I don't know if y'all know the song. So somebody's like gonna be knocking at the door. They want you to let them in. I don't feel like this energy has your best interest at heart because it's almost like it's giving me like vampire vibes, right? You have to invite somebody in. So take it as it resonates. Somebody may be sending gifts to your door. Something about traveling, movement. Okay. Okay, yeah, Dreamweaver. I was hearing Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Black cats may be of significance. Okay. The energy, working with the energy Bastet, or maybe you have like Egyptian lineage. Maybe you're just really like drawn to learning about that. I got Anubis on here, so like Bastet, Anubis, black cat. All right. Blindsided. Somebody may want to blindside you, or they want to like they want to blind your vision, blind your sight. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be like the physical eyes. Could be like intuitively. Okay, there's no such thing as coincidences. So that's something else that was coming through earlier today. Okay, so for somebody who thinks that something's a coincidence or they're like trying to dismiss their own intuition, all right, Spirit wants you to know there's no such thing as coincidences. It's about alignment and focus. You got in alignment with something. It's like that's confirmation. You're really communicating with energies and it's showing up in your reality. Okay, so that's for somebody. Somebody's in and out, back and forth, and conflicted with the situation. I got number 777, jackpot. So somebody may be hitting a jackpot, or maybe somebody's having some issues with gambling or something like that. Okay. Something about your diet. You are what you eat. That's for somebody. And it's not even just that, it's like deeper than that. So not only are you supposed to be paying attention to your diet, but think about it in an energetic sense about who it is that you're surrounding yourself with too. Like if you are what you eat, but you're also the energy that it is that you surround yourself with. You know, you like adopt those. So something about like a cloud, thinking cloud, or something about, this is new. Cloud, something about a thinking cloud, an iCloud. You could be updating a lot of data. Okay, I didn't have that one written down. That one just came through. So something about data or learning something or gaining information. All right. Okay, for somebody that's been trying to get something up off the ground, Spirit wants you to know it's not something that you can force. Let go, let it flow naturally, and everything comes to you naturally. Or everything comes naturally. Who sings that song? It comes naturally. That's Selena Gomez. I don't members. I think it is. Okay, so for somebody else, you could be seeing 444. All right, I've got protection coming through. Somebody may be evil eyeing you. If you feel like you're getting the evil eye, okay, Spirit wants you to know there's something special about your traits. Like you have significant traits, or there's something significant about the traits that you have. Or like fingerprints, like I'm seeing fingerprints. Like a DNA blueprint or something about your DNA, or there's something specific about you and some sort of trait that you have, okay? It could be a lone wolf, something about moon, the full moon coming up, maybe moon cycles or moon magic. Somebody maybe using moon magic at midnight. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Also, somebody that's going through really big hardships and obstacles. All right, so this is going to be really heavy. You're going through like turmoil and things like that. Okay. I got the verse, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil. So you're going to get through whatever hardship this is. Be fearless. All right. Fear is the mind killer. I got that too. Yeah, it has no power over you. So release yourself from giving this power over you, okay? So those of you that feel like you're going through spiritual warfare, if you feel like somebody's sending you hex and curses, if you feel like somebody's evil eyeing you, okay, take your power back. It has no power over you. It only has power if you give it any power, right? So there's that. Let's see. Oh, five-finger death punch. Whoever it is that's like somebody's trying to infiltrate your energy, okay? This is somebody who doesn't have they don't have any respect for anybody's boundaries, right? So there's a message here about that. Five-finger death punch. This person is bad company. I'm here, bad company till the day I die. This person's no bueno, all right? Don't let them in your energy. Whoever this energy vampire is, this person that wants to be invited into your like physical home, your sacred space, your safe place. Okay, what else is here? Yeah, this person is a bad influence. They're here to distract you from something or tempt you with something. Okay, it feels karmic, whatever it is. All right, I'm saying 222. All right, so if you're saying 222, remember to say, this is your affirmation. What I'm seeking is seeking me. Okay. Those of you that are manifesting things, I got stuff about dynamite, like TNT, the song TNT. Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. Was that AC/DC? Something about fireworks. So something may be significant about the 4th of July. That's like maybe Memorial Day. Somebody may be in the military. Take it as it resonates. I see truth in all things. So something about third eye or getting some sort of truth. I think that's everything on here. Let me double check real quick. Saint Michael, those of you that have been using Saint Michael, okay, do your Saint Michael prayers with authority. All right, if you feel like you're dealing with like hexes and curses and people light candles on you and getting into the herbs and shit like that, okay. Whatever it is, say your Saint Michael's if it resonates for you to do so, okay. With authority though, like you're demanding to call your power back, like you're the boss. You bosses and boss bitches out there, however you identify, okay. You're demanding it. You're the boss. All right, let's pull some tarot on all these. There may be a message in it for you if you feel like there was a download that spoke to you. Okay. All right, best and highest message here for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Let me go back up on the comments. All right, YouTube. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. What's going on, y'all? Y'all be sure to leave your zodiac in the chat. Instagram, how y'all doing over here? Welcome. Hi, Nicole, Adam, Anthony, Lisa. How's everybody doing? All right, here we go. Best and highest messages. Best and highest messages. By the way, if you can't stay the whole time and you find something interesting, this will be posted to YouTube for replay. I do have personal readings open. We've got 2 people in line, but we'll take care of that after collective messages. Okay. All right. Ooh, we got Aries in the house. Hi, Aries. How you doing? Hi, Urvihara. How you doing, love? Best and highest messages here for the collective. What's just in the energy? Hi, Nicole. What's just in the energy? Oh, these are flying out. The Observer. Okay. So some of y'all are dealing with a situation where you're needing to be more observant. Okay, so you don't need to like insert your energy. You don't need to have big energy with something. This is a need to like pull back here, get a little bit quiet, and pay attention to something. Okay. Observer energy. Some of y'all may be into like kind of doing what it is that I'm doing here, working with energy. All right, some of y'all maybe like have actual crystals. Like there's a crystal ball here, which is interesting because I just got my crystals out of the box because I don't know how to pack my stuff up for a little while. So I'm just now getting my crystals back out of the box, and I've been drawn to my black obsidian crystal. So something about crystal balls. Maybe you're getting not just learning or enhancing your reading skills when it comes to like tarot, but some of y'all may be getting into things like scrying or just energy work in general. Okay, so something about observing or being observant. Ooh, we have Underworld here. You can't really see these cards very well, but they're so beautiful. Okay, something to do with possible ancestors energy here. Okay, yeah, something about my download, something about a specific trait that you have. Your fingerprint or your blueprint when it comes to like your DNA or your lineage or something like that. We have strong ancestor energy here. So your ancestors are protecting you. And look, I feel like you're being like blanketed. See how these hands here, I don't know if you can't really see that, can you? There's hands right here and they're kind of like doing this. These hands are going down. Yeah, kind of like this. It's almost like you're being blanketed in like these hands of protection. It's like your ancestors are also observing you. What else is here for the collective? Best and highest messages. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Hi, Maisie. What else is here for the collective? Yeah, see, death is here. All right, I'm getting some like Dia de los Muertos vibes, okay? So maybe some of y'all celebrate that holiday or you're really into those kind of types of things. You just have like this heavy, heavy ancestor energy here. Okay. What else? Somebody may be going through a rebirth. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Get curious. Ooh, yeah, this is another reason why Spirit's asking you to be observant during this time. You're gaining new information. Maybe you're curious about something. Curious about a rebirth or a direction to take, or shedding the old versions of yourself. You could be exploring these new versions of yourself, or giving yourself permission to explore aspects of yourself that you've been maybe a little bit scared or fearful of exploring. What else is here, Spirit? Best and highest messages for the collective. The void. Oh my gosh, I thought about this earlier. The void. And then we have this black obsidian ball here that I'm thinking of. All right, you need to let something absorb. There's a need to be detached from an outcome of a certain situation. Something's being created. Give me a few more. Best and highest messages here for the collective. Let's just hear in the energy. Higher perspective. You could be learning about higher perspective here. Yeah, somebody is enhancing some sort of like spiritual knowledge, energy work, enhancing your intuition, those sorts of things. Okay, yeah, you're on the right path. Keep going with that. That's confirmation for you. Your ancestors are really loving it. They're digging it for you. Okay. And the universe, you are co-creating with the universe right now. All right. The universe has my back. What I'm seeking is seeking me. If I can create my own reality, what I experience in my reality is whatever it is that you're trying to bring about, what it is that you're trying to do. Okay. All right, let's move over to the tarot. Let's see what we got going on here, y'all. Best and highest messages here. I'm using all these like really pretty foily cards. I don't know why I'm drawn to all these like shiny things. Maybe you're getting ready to like splurge on yourself a little bit. So maybe get some jewelry, something significant about a necklace or something that is that you wear. Could be jewelry, but it's looking more like a pendant of a necklace. It's not, it's something that you wear all the time. Whether that's a ring or some sort of jewelry, you wear it all the time. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Hi, y'all, how you doing? Welcome. All right. What's the situation? Oh, yeah, y'all, and these two cards came out earlier. The Warrior and Fate. So a lot of y'all, you've been through certain experiences in your life, like these challenges, these hardships. Okay, you could be like, I was picking up on that lone wolf energy, right? A lot of y'all are my cosmic warriors, okay, light warriors. Now, I know a lot of people, a lot of intuitives, a lot of tarot readers, a lot of the people that do what it is I do talk about light workers, okay? I'm talking about a light warrior. There's a difference. So a lot of y'all deal with spiritual warfare in situations with like that is part of your life mission, your life purpose. Okay, so if you feel like you're constantly battling something that's like a dark, or you know, you feel like you're constantly having to cleanse your energy from like you got like all those energy vampires that are around you all the time. Oh my gosh, Deepak, no, you did not just do that. Holy shenanigans. Oh my gosh. You're going to make me cry. Do not make me get mushy on camera. I'm so incredibly grateful for you. Thank you so much. Yesterday, you said my person will call after 1 month of no contact. She called me yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh. That is the biggest donation I think I've ever gotten, especially during a live. And I'm just getting really emotional right now. Just to let y'all know, it's like I'm not sure what currency that is, but whatever the currency is it's $4.49, and I'm just like, I'm trying not to cry. There's something that it is that you're wanting to do, okay, that you're aligning with right now, all right, and it's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, all right. This is something where you're really gonna have to embrace your authentic self, you know. And this is coming to light because some of the downloads that I got today, I've been going through one of the most difficult phases of my life that I've ever had, right? I'm also going through another phase of my own spiritual awakening. Okay, so anyway, I've been having to get out of the house. And even if that's just to walk, just to take the walk on the pond behind my apartment building, okay? And I was out there, and this specific trail that it is that I take it's special, and it was sentimental because it was mine and my partner's redemption walk, okay? And it was our redemption walk because of the phase that we were in our relationship at the time. Okay, so I'm out there and I'm just reflecting on how many walks that I've been on this certain path and how far I've come since the first walk on that path, you know, in the year that it was, and, you know, just where I was in the hardship of that time, right? So it was around the time that I started this Instagram page over here, right, at Lady Leo Spiritual. I hadn't changed my name over here on YouTube yet, okay? I'd been live streaming for about 2 years. I'd been through hell and back with that experience, but I knew that that's what it was that I was meant to do, okay? So someone hacked into my old account, and I had to make a new account. I had to completely start over, right? I think it took me like 13 years to accumulate 4,000 followers on that specific account, okay? So I was just heartbroken that I was having to start over. But I did it. And about a year later, my Instagram took off, and my TikTok took off. And it was all from what it was that I was doing, okay? And it's completely changed my life in the best way. So I started off reading cards about 5 years ago. I started with this deck right here. I'm telling my story because someone needs to hear it. This is supposed to be helping somebody, like, put yourself out there and just do the thing, okay? So that's why it is that I'm going back and I'm telling you all this, okay? This is the deck that I started with, okay? And I would just go live on Instagram because I resonated with the messages here, okay? I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just felt called to do it. And I was terrified because of what it is that I'm doing goes completely against everything that it is that I've been taught. It went against everything that my community is receptive of. Okay, does that make sense? Right? This is taboo. I live in Mississippi, so this is the Bible Belt, right? So everything I do goes against it, whatever everybody believes around here, okay, or the majority. So I was terrified to put myself out there and just do it because this was also a personal page when I first started reading cards, okay? So anyway, I'd hop on there and I spent 20 minutes in the mornings pulling cards and just going for it, right? I had no idea what it was that I was doing. I had people start requesting readings from me. So I was just doing it for free, okay? And somebody that I did a reading for, she really insisted for like a whole week. She was just really pressuring me to send money. And I had a hard time asking her for money because, like I said, I was new to this. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just was saying stuff that was just coming to me, right? So anyway, whatever it was, it touched her and it moved her to a point where she sent me $100. Okay, and that like, I feel like how I'm feeling right now. I'm just incredibly grateful, and I'm really in my emotions right now because of just how far I've come on this journey. So for those of you that are trying to get ready to start something new, you're scared to put yourself out there. Okay, just do it. You never know where it's going to take you. You know, especially if you believe in it, if you feel called to do it, there's a reason why. Listen to that. That's your intuition, that's your higher self, that's spirit pulling you in that direction. Almost like, I don't know if y'all seen Elsa 2 or Frozen 2, right? When Elsa keeps hearing the spirit calling her, you know? It's like that. You're being called to do something. Listen to that. Anyway, all right. Thank you for that, love. I'm so incredibly grateful. You're amazing. She blocked me again, saying that we will just remain friends. You're a Capricorn and she's a Scorpio? Okay. All right, y'all. All right. I'm so glad that you're here, Franks. How's it going? Yeah, you found me on YouTube. See, that's where I had first started. It started on YouTube. And then I backed out because I got scared. And then I ended up going over to Instagram. And this is back in 2020, summer 2020. Then I ended up getting my first app. I had a new app in the United States. It was known internationally, but it was new to the United States. It was called the Hago app. And I got recruited there to live stream. And that's when I first did my first professional. And that, y'all, that was 6 months after my first reading. So like everything just started falling into place. You know, I started earning my first monthly income on that app, and then I would move on to do a couple other apps, and then I ended up getting sick of like the whole, like it's a cutthroat industry on a lot of those apps. I got sick of the drama and the toxicity of it, and that's when I decided to take the really scary step of just being independent, and I started live streaming here on Instagram again, and it's brought me to where it is that I am today. And y'all, it's completely changed my life in the best ways. It's really made me grow as a person. It's made me really come out of my shell. It's made me be true to myself. It's made me stand up for what it is that I believe, what I stand for, you know. So anyway, for whoever, that's for somebody. Do the thing. It's time, right? I had to get over myself in a lot of ways. You know, I was shaken. I was terrified to be on camera. It was one of my biggest fears. You know, if I can overcome a lot of those things, I know you can overcome the things that it is that you're terrified of doing. So just put yourself out there. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, here we go. Best and highest messages here for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need here? Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all saved me too. She says, been following you. You saved my heart and soul. Y'all saved me too in more ways than you understand. Like I said, right now I'm going through the hardest phase of life that I've ever had to go through. With a new baby, right? I'm ending a 19-year relationship. I just had my fourth child, right? I've got a 13, a 12, and a 10-year-old, so I'm having to start completely over with that. I haven't been able to be here as much, so I really had to take a hit financially as well. And then I'll have all these new bills that I didn't have before, right? So it's just everything's kind of just coming at me at one time. So when y'all reach out to me, when y'all send donations, when y'all like request for me to be here, it really lifts my spirits because I want to be here. And there's been a lot of things that have been keeping me from being here. So I love y'all so much too. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the best. Maybe I'm a little biased too because I just love y'all so much. But y'all are the absolute best soul family anybody could ask for. Y'all really showed up for me in a lot of ways. Oh my gosh, love, you're crazy. I'm so grateful for you, love. That's okay. That's okay. Look, just seeing the number there like that makes me emotional. He's saying it's not much. It's only like $16, $17, like USD, like United States dollars. But still, just to see, like he just did 899 of his currency, just to be able to see that in the chat, just like it just touches me. So thank you. I appreciate it. No matter what it is. Y'all just commenting, the likes, y'all giving me views, y'all sharing, y'all just showing up, the way that y'all reach out, y'all getting services, anything that it is that you do to support what it is that I stand for, or these pages, or this community, I'm grateful for you. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't supposed to be about all that. Let's get back to the cards. Let's get back to the tarot. Here we go. Best and highest messages. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? What is the situation for the collective? So those of you that are starting this new thing, right? Spirit's asking you to be observant. Whatever it is, you're being protected, okay? So that you can have some sort of higher perspective on shedding old versions of yourself and coming into this new version of yourself, or allowing yourself to explore aspects of yourself that you haven't given yourself permission to explore yet. And some of y'all are cosmic warriors, okay? Not necessarily light workers, light warriors. And those are people who deal specifically with stuff like spiritual warfare. Kind of like, you ever saw like those paranormal shows on TV where they're constantly having like go and like fight the dark energies and stuff like that? It's similar to that. Like you have very specific life purpose. For others of you, y'all are more like light workers, and that's like to help people with healing. Some of y'all have like a dual purpose with both of those. Okay, so take it as it resonates. That's for somebody. Some of y'all are fated to be a warrior. That's why you're always constantly fighting through things, right? You ask for strength, you're giving experiences to make you stronger. So, okay. Situation. What's the situation? Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome. We've got King of Coins and the Nine of Coins. So a lot about stability, success, growth, fertility. And there's a need to really reflect on how far that you've come, right? Just like I was talking about, just right this minute, I just had like this whole memories flooding in of how I got started, right? So this is like confirmation that like get started and it's gonna grow. You gotta start somewhere. Even if you're shaking in your boots, voice cracking, can't get the words out right, just do it. All right, Spirit, what else is here? What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? The Empress. All this earth energy, you could have heavy earth in your chart, or this has to do with just Taurus season specifically. But here we go again with this expansion. You know, it's about a balance of all four elements. It's about using your intuition, your creativity, being able to take action, knowing how to invest, using your wisdom, all those amazing things. It's also Venus energy, so a lot to do with like love, romance, and career. Why is the Empress the challenge? Justice and the Hermit. Balance is needed. Perspective is needed. The Hermit. All these major arcana showing up here with the Empress, Justice, Hermit. So this is like, let's say major arcana. These are major life events, or this is a major life event that is going on, or that is that you're experiencing here. So there's also about a choice or a decision. It's hard to make a decision to stand in this Empress energy, male or female, right? This is just about birthing something new into the world. Okay, and then we have the Hermit here, which is about going within and soul searching. So really soul searching to learn more about yourself. Like, what is it that you really are interested in, right? Because when we're going through spiritual awakenings, it's like we start to see what doesn't resonate with us anymore, what we're not in alignment with, or what's not in alignment with what it is that we're trying to do, or the place that it is that we're trying to go, right? So these could be connections with other people that you've outgrown, or social circles. You know, it's like you're going within, you're isolating. Like, do I still resonate with this group of people? Do I still resonate with this person? Does this still resonate with where it is that I'm at on my life journey in the now, in the present? Okay. What's in the current energy? Two of Coins, Five of Coins, and the Ten of Swords. So, needing to make a practice. Didn't I tell you somebody wants to blindfold you or confuse you or keep you from seeing something clearly? Two of Coins, though, here is a decision that needs to be made, and it's about practical matters, okay? Or it's getting something about getting your priorities in order, or it's getting super focused on something here because of some sort of instability. This could be financial instability, or someone may be trying to make a practical decision to come forward and come out of the cold with you and release the burdens here. So you're either being asked to release burdens about some sort of instability or not feeling worthy of something, or you have somebody here who wants to come towards you to release burdens and heaviness, or something to do about responsibilities. Okay. What's the energy coming towards the collective? Thank you so much, sweetheart. Jennifer says, thank you so much for the amazing explanation. I needed to hear that. Hope you and baby are amazing. Baby's doing great. He's doing really, really well. And me, I've got air in my lungs, love in my heart, fire in my soul. Living to fight another day. I'm doing all right too. Can't complain. Thanks for being here, y'all. Best and honest messages. Energy coming towards the collective. See, there's so much that you're releasing right now, okay? So there's something to do with you getting in your head, or someone's having lots of sleepless nights here, getting caught up about something. What is this? Nine of Swords. What's this Nine of Swords, Spirit? The Sun and the Page of Swords. Someone is having lots of sleepless nights, regrets. This is like consuming. This is like someone's really upset. Because of your success. Somebody sees you have the success and they're in their head. Look at this. Y'all see what it is I'm seeing here? Someone's really in their head. They're having troubles. They're upset about something. It's bothering them to the point where they can't focus on anything. It's like consuming their mind, consuming their thoughts about sun energy. This is your happiness, how you're glowing, your success, this healing, or it could be about the attention that it is that you're getting for something. Page of Swords. This person's watching you be happy or have some sort of success, or something about the energy that you're in, the way that you're shining. And again, like attention, like I don't feel like you're self-absorbed, but I feel like you are celebrating yourself, and someone's watching you in this energy of you celebrating yourself here, and it seems to be making them very upset. Tell me about this energy here. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Who is this? How do we know who this is? Five of Cups. Somebody that you could be upset. Oh, somebody's really upset. Grieving, misses. Somebody that misses you. Eight of Coins. They're really focused on this grief that they have, the sadness. Somebody may feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. I need one more. How do we know who this person is? Whoever it is, they don't want you to know that they're watching you here. Or that they're trying to get information or gain intel or just really see what it is that you're doing. Eight of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look, see, this person wants to come in hot after they see you have some sort of success or something. It feels like opportunist energy. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you had a really chaotic breakup with this person and it all came to a head. There could have been like arguments or chaos or drama here. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this energy. How does this person view the collective? Queen of Coins. Dependable, reliable, stubborn, successful, established. See you as wealthy, perhaps. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Scorpio here. Libra's here. Taurus is here. Virgo is here. Leo is here. All right, why do they view the collective as the Queen of Coins? Nine of Wands. This person also views you as very like stable, very grounded, very solid. All right. They see you as someone who is resilient, who's overcome a lot of obstacles. They see you as some sort of fighter, some sort of warrior. Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries. All right, Spirit. How does this person feel about the collective? Ooh. Seven of Swords is trying to pop out. Okay, so this person maybe, I'm telling you, it's like opportunistic energy. So there's something manipulative about this person's energy. How do they feel? What are their feelings? How do they feel about the collective energy? Nine of Cups. Yeah, see? Now they want to come in with the smooth talker energy. Really express matters of the heart. They want to woo you. They want to reel you in here. Hierophant. This person may have promised a lot of commitments here. Okay, they may have promised that they'd be around for a long time. Or that could be what it is that they're trying to come in. They feel like they want to express that they want higher levels of commitment with you or something that's more traditional. Give me one more. Ace of Coins. Yeah, somebody's going to try to come in and offer you some sort of commitment or stability or long-term. Yeah, Two of Cups. Somebody that's a soulmate. Now, this could be a business partner. Okay, when we talk about Two of Cups, when we talk about career, that would be business partner. Love and romance would be a soulmate. What's this person's intentions for the collective? All right, I'm hearing that song. I can't remember if it's Shinedown or See Through that sings it. Walk away from the sun, come slowly undone. I can see in your eyes I've already won. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. That's the part that I'm hearing. Walk away from, someone walked away from the sun. Someone walked away from their happiness or from some sort of energy. This person could have been using you as supply. Take it as it resonates. All right, yeah, we got Three of Cups. They want to come in a union with you. Four of Swords and lay things to rest. Okay. So that's their intentions. How's this person taking action? How's this person taking action? Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. The Six of Swords. Coming in with communication. They want to tell you that they want to move on or move into calmer waters with you, or even if it's slowly. How's this person taking action? Again, Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person's coming in and telling you, I want to move on from this. I want to move out of the, I want to move into the calmer seas with you after a time of emotional confusion, or this person may come in to gaslight you about what happened here or their own experiences, or to invalidate your experiences. So be careful with that. With the Seven of Cups, someone may have treated you like you were just an option, okay? Or something about what it was that you were doing made them feel a certain way, or made them feel overwhelmed. It may even be like embarrassed, so that's could be for somebody. That's why they walked away. King of Cups and the Ten of Coins. Someone really wants to express that they want to grow something with you long term. All right, what do we need to know about this? What's being hidden here, Spirit? There's something that seems like it's under the surface when it comes to this person with this energy, with this connection specifically. What's being hidden? What do we need to see? What do we need to see when it comes to this person? King of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. This person is really controlling, okay? So they're kind of coming off as like very dictative. All right, again, this person doesn't really respect boundaries. All right, so I kind of feel like this is probably the energy. It could very well be that's like trying to like infiltrate your energy. Okay, so be wary about this person showing up at your house, because that was one of my downloads. Was, yeah, someone's knocking at the door. Do me a favor, open the door and let them in. Right. This person wants in your space. So they may be showing up to give you some sort of good news, or they're contacting you like they're coming in like real hot. I'm coming in hot. Like a fajita, to give you this invite out, or to be really flirty with you, or it's like they're trying to reignite some sort of spark here. Yeah, Six of Cups. Want to come back from the past. You definitely have history with this person, especially on an emotional level, memories. This person may be coming towards you and getting real flirty and bringing up memories between the two of y'all, so that they have a way like to pull on your emotions. What's the advice when it comes to this person? By the way, you had to separate yourself or put distance between you and this person just to get any abundance that you've received anyway. Like this person was blocking your blessings at one point in time. Think about that. That's the type of energy that this is, right? They're an energy vampire. So any type of like movement, success, you've been experienced a lot of blockages and barriers and restrictions when it comes, like when you're around this person, is because this person's energy is blocking your damn blessings that can't come in, because this person's gonna like absorb it from you, and it's not theirs. It's not for them to have. That's hard lessons to learn too, is really recognizing energies like that and actually cutting the cords and removing ourselves from those energies so that we can have the things that it is that we're trying to manifest, right? That can be difficult, because most of the time it's like it's one of those situations where it was a type of relationship dynamic where we were giving too much and we weren't. It's like almost like breadcrumbing, like people are doing like the bare minimum just to keep us around for their own personal gain or personal benefits, right? So yeah, you had to put distance, or you're having to put distance between you and this person so that these blessings can come in. Okay, what's the advice? The Chariot. Beautiful. Yeah, you get trapped up. That's so true. Exactly, spot on. Ugly bad man shall get less than breadcrumbs from me. War is on. I won't lose big distance. Chop, my time is now. I see that clearly. Oh, I'm seeing John Cena. My time is now. Can you see me? All right, Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a need to protect your home. Something about your home. You could have lived with this person. There's something about this person that feels entitled about being around you in your energy, who you're with. They want to know who you're with. What are you doing? What are the conversations that are being had? Like, this is like, how you gonna dip out on collective? See them come out of their shell, have all this healing, have this rebirth period, right? All the success is coming their way, glow ups, level ups here, success coming in, and then now they want to come back. Okay, let's see about career. Yeah, we're going to use all these really pretty foily decks this evening, but early this morning. All right, let's focus more on this abundance coming in, Spirit. We're going to look at abundance, career, money coming in, and then we're going to look at love, new love. Not this past person. The past stalker person who you feel tries to dominate your energy, and they're still there. You feel it. You know it. You know they're staring at your pictures. Some of them are evil eyeing y'all. Some of them are just being really obsessive in a weird way. Okay. Tell me about money and career. Finances, assets, investments. What's the energy? Queen of Pentacles, there it is again. Lots about being grounded, dependable, stable, self-disciplined, established. Six of Wands, in an energy of winning, being recognized, promotions happening, success again. Ace of Wands, and it's making you look really good. People are really, you're very attractive right now. All right. What's the situation? Money, career, finances, assets, investments. Four of Wands. Lots about somebody's getting ready to buy a new house. Okay? The success that you're about to come into, if you haven't started this journey yet, okay? The success that you're going to be coming into, you're going to be able to like purchase your first home or make a new purchase or something about it. It's about property. Tell me about the Four of Wands. You could be working from home, starting a new business, Two of Pentacles, but there's a need to get practical. There's a need to get your priorities in order. Okay, that's the only way that you're going to keep equal give and take is you make sure that you're making practical decisions, cutting out distractions or things that will put toxins in your soil. Okay, all right. If y'all want to get in line for a minute, y'all can get in line. Got two people in on right now. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge for money, career, finances? The Pentacle. What's the challenge? All right, Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The challenge is being happy about what it is that you're receiving or giving yourself permission to like, it's like, pinch me, I'm dreaming, because of the way that you feel like you betrayed yourself in the past, or the way certain opportunities that you've taken or aligned with, or went for something and it didn't work out. It was heartbreaking. So it's okay to be happy about this. Okay, it's okay to celebrate it. It's okay to revel in the win of what's making you happy. You're allowed to be happy. Somebody needs to give themselves permission to be emotionally fulfilled. Current energy for money matters. Strength and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're needing to have the strength and the confidence to give up all these heavy burdens. Okay, I'm hearing like I don't know, I used to get into like Grant Cardone. I used to watch him a lot when I was in real estate, and he had a lot of good like tips on like changing your mindset and the relationship that you have with money. Okay, so someone needs to come from like the perspective of like, you want to be blessed enough to have those problems. Does that make sense? Someone's worried about the success and the responsibilities, and they're worried about being burdened with something. But switch your perspective on it and think of it as you want to be blessed to have those problems. If you were stressing about these certain responsibilities, it means that you're successful. Like, you want to have those problems. For example, he got so successful, right? The man's rich. He's like a billionaire, right? And he had to have the problem that he needed to make a big enough purchase for tax purposes, you know, so he goes and he bought a jet, right? He's blessed to have that type of stress. Does that make sense? It's kind of like that, in that type of way. The Fool, yeah, it's time for you to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. Take this step out there, right? You go first, the universe will catch you. You're being supported with whatever this thing is. So, yeah, it's time for you to have the strength too. Don't quit holding yourself back from this. Eight of Pentacles, yes, it's time for you to stay focused on what it is that you want to create. Okay. Get super focused, zoned in. All right. The Devil. And, oh, yeah. And Death. It's time to shed this fear. Right? Quit giving your power up to your fear. Excuse me. We have Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo here. So let's see, Leo energy is about, it's your time to shine. Okay, you're going to be in the spotlight here. It's time for you to have fun with what it is that you're doing, especially when it comes to making money or the way that you provide a means for yourself. Okay, you're supposed to be having fun. You're supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to come alive. Be, excuse me, really passionate. Somebody is evil on me. Anyway, so let go of the fear and release the old versions of yourself that were keeping you from being confident or self-assured. Okay, so we're letting go. We're killing self-doubt. We're killing the fear. We're killing giving up our power to other people, places, and things. We're killing not getting out of our comfort zone. Okay, because where do you go when you go to your comfort zone? You stay in your comfort zone and you die. It's stagnation. It's not growing. It's not thriving, right? One of the biggest messages tonight is just get over yourself. Just do it. All right. Knight of Swords. Yes, you will adapt and overcome the situation. You will adapt and overcome the hardships. You'll have the information. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to say. You'll know where to go. It's going to be all right. You're being supported. All right. What's the collective strengths when it comes to money, finances? Three of Wands, patience. Okay. This is not something that says, this is not Amazon. This is not going to show up in a couple hours. Okay. We didn't just buy groceries and we're going to have them delivered in 3.5 hours, right? This is something that's going to take time. So patience is needed. All right. Also, we're manifesting. We need to let go of the need to control the outcome or get so caught up with and obsessive with when is it going to get here. Okay, you got to give God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you, enough time to create those paths, you know. I don't know if you see like train tracks like shifting and moving, like you got to give enough time for things to shift and get into alignment and actually get moving and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's need to be patient. All right. And what's the advice? What's the advice here for career? And then we'll look at new person coming in for love. Advice for career. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favors the bold. Take the risk. You're being supported. That's coming out so heavy. You will be successful. And it'll be It's going to take time for it to get to better than what you expected, but it's going to end up being better than you ever expected it to be. What's the advice? Where focus goes, energy flows. We've got the Hierophant. Okay, higher levels of commitment here. A lot about entrepreneurship or being some sort of official person. Some of y'all are going to be speaking, like public speakers, teachers, mentors, or this is about self-mastery. You're mastering that fear. You're mastering yourself. Give me one more. The Sun and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're giving up some sort of fear and anxiety. Okay. For happiness, to stand in your truth, to be authentic. And you're getting all this success and attention here. Okay. So let's see, where are we going to go? We're going to use this kitty cat deck. Best and highest messages here for the collective. What they need to know, what they need to see, what they need to hear. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, honey. I appreciate that. I mean, I apologize about that. If you are wanting to get in a, if you are wanting to get a private reading, it's right here. I don't think I can comment over here. Doesn't let me type it out over here on YouTube. All right, best and highest messages here. Tell me about love. New love coming in for the collective. New person. If you're looking for a new person. Overall energy of new person. Three of Wands. They're at a distance from you, okay? Patience is needed with this person showing up and arriving, or patient with this person just in general. Why the Three of Wands? Why is this person's energy the Three of Wands? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that so much. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank y'all for being here. I light up my world. Tell me about Three of Wands. Temperance. Why Temperance? This is about reconciliation, possibly. Tell me about Temperance. Or you're needing to be patient with this person because they've also been through a lot. Okay, so especially if I feel like you're looking for a new person because wherever you're coming from, it didn't work out right. There was some sort of hardships or trauma or hurt and pain that you experienced from your past relationship. This person is also healing from something traumatic here. You know, they may even be having to go to counseling or therapy. So there's a need to be patient with whoever this person is. We have Sagittarius energy here. They may be showing up as non-committal because of the experiences that they went through in a past relationship. Give me another one. New love coming in. New love coming in. The Magician. Ooh, Master Manifestor energy right here. Possible Gemini. This person's saying that they want to create something, or they're showing up as somebody that may be worth creating something with here. Energy of new love. How will the collective know about who this person is when they show up? How will the collective know who this person is when they show up? Page of Cups. They're going to come in with a love offer, but it's little. And you may be scared that this person's being manipulative. Maybe they come off as a little manipulative, but they're not. They're shy or they're scared. Or you need to be patient with them, okay? Tell me about Page of Cups. Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the Fool. You see, they're trying to overcome some sort of adversity when it comes to their happiness or what it is that they're being attracted to. And they're trying to have the faith to take a blind leap of faith towards this connection, towards what it is. Like, you see, look at this. See the Sun? sun. They want to be playful. They want to play, but they're persevering through a lot. So this person's experienced a lot of adversity. We have Leo, we have Aries, we have Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, we have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Those are just the energies here, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean that's your person's sun sign. It's just those are the energies showing up here. And look, celebrations. All right, you may end up moving in with this person. If it's not that, it's somebody who's really trying to, or they want a relationship with you. Okay. New person coming in. How does this person view the collective? How are they going to be viewing the collective? Well, say to me, how old am I? I'm going to tell you my age. I'm 111. And I'm in the Mississippi. I'm in the dirty, dirty South. Of all places on the planet. I'm down here with the mud bugs. All right, we have Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So they see you as, here's this, okay. Y'all are coming out heavy with this Queen of Pentacles energy. So a lot of y'all are gaining so much stability. A lot about getting grounded. You're in an energy where you can nurture things, okay? A lot about this growth, success. And that could be what they're in their heads about, okay? Or what they're in their head about. They're overthinking the situation because they feel like maybe you're more established than them or more grounded, that are healed, or something about you being a healer. Or again, with this energy work coming out, okay? So they're kind of like testing the waters here. So they may be looking you up on social media, really watching you because of their betrayals from Pat. Like it's almost like they're checking up on you just to make sure. Which is understandable, because I kind of feel like maybe you're going to be doing the same thing to them. Make sure that they're really who they say they are. All right. That's weird. I don't know why I did that over here on Instagram. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Anyway. Oh, you're in Missouri. I'm in the middle of a divorce, so no, not really. Single. I really have no business jumping in another relationship anyway. I'd have some healing to do. Okay, it's been a roller coaster ride, and I got whiplash. I need a minute. I need a minute. Best and highest messages here. All right, how's this person? How do they feel? How's this person feel? Whoo! The Tower! You're causing a tower moment for this person. Okay, so whoever this is, it's like Cupid's arrow is hitting them in the ass cheek when it comes to you. Like, this is life-altering, life-changing. This person's willing to, like, this is like, it feels like this person is more motivated about healing themselves because of you. Does that make sense? All right. So you have OnlyFans. Hell no! Do you think it's a whole hussy in the house? Hell no, there ain't no OnlyFans. If somebody's got OnlyFans and I'm on there, they owe me some damn money, okay? No. Okay, honey, I'll check it in just a second. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this person. How do they feel? How do they feel about the collective? Two of Wands. Planning to take action. Okay. Planning to take action. I'm so serious. If there's an OnlyFans account with me on it somewhere, somebody owe me some damn money. Page of Wands. So they're planning on taking action on reaching out or giving some sort of good news. They're coming out of their cell and being a little flirty. Okay, they're being playful. Or they want to be playful. They feel like they want to be playful with you. All right, Spirit. How's this person? What's this person's intentions? What's this person's true intentions when it comes to the collective? This new person coming in, this new energy. Eight of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So their intentions are to walk away from something that wasn't giving them any emotional fulfillment. Something that was stagnant. And they're giving up a lot of responsibilities and burdens. So they could still be tying up loose ends out of another relationship. So I feel like maybe it's done and it's over, but they're still like processing a lot of information. They're still carrying things that they need to like let go of. Or there's something to do with like physical things that they need to give back to their partner here. But Queen of Cups, okay, they're showing up as having a lot of emotion for you, and they're really drawn and desire to come towards you. Okay. All right, what's the advice when it comes to this person? What's the advice when it comes to this person? Just feet pics? No feet pics. I almost tried doing that one time. No thanks. I ain't going there. The Empress. So you're showing up as the Empress here. We saw the Emperor earlier, but that was from another deck. That's another thing too, y'all. When we start attracting like a higher vibrational partner, somebody that's like a vibrational match with us after getting out of a low vibrational toxic relationship, right? Those people from the past can energetically and spiritually feel you moving on, and they'll end up showing up in the reality in your space. They try to get back in your energy. It's almost like a karmic cycle. It's coming back around. It's like a lesson. Think of that person as a lesson, and you're being tested. Did you learn your lesson with this person? You've already passed the test, right? You left it behind, and here it comes back around to test you. Are you still in that energy? You know what I mean? All right, best and highest messages here. Seven of Wands. This person definitely needs to let their guard down, though. We have the Emperor. Wow. Yeah, looky here. You and or this person just needs to let their guard down and let love in. There's potential here. Divine counterparts. Ace of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of passion and chemistry here, too. Okay, somebody be doing the boom by y'all. I'm hearing Pony by Genuine. You want it? Come get it. Lots of fun, lots of passion. You just gotta give it some time. Be patient with this person. Y'all may be helping helping each other on a healing journey. All right, y'all. That pretty much wraps up all of our messages. Let me pull a couple of these oracle cards for a hop off here. Y'all want any sassy affirmations for a hop off here? Thanks for the love and all that love and light back to you times 10. Closing messages. Anything the collective needs to know, needs to see, needs to hear, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Angels and ancestors. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? Fire guardian, ignite your passion. So a lot about having passion to go after what it is that you want to do. That thing that it is you've been holding yourself back from. That direction that you wanted to take. That business that it is that you wanted to start. Or maybe you've already started it and you're trying to take it something to the next level. Go for it. You never know where it's going to take you. All right. What else? What else is here? I wonder, can the energy of a past loved one stay with us? Yes, it can. It can. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Whoa, Frank's ma. She just said, I wonder, can the energy of a past loved one stay with us? Guardian angel, you are not alone. Here's a feather, a white feather on this card. So there's your confirmation right there, love. Yeah, they're with you right now. They heard you. That's pretty incredible. Thanks for the love and all that love light back to you times 10. Whoa, that gave me chills. Okay, right out. All right, what else is here? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so a lot of y'all are like, got a lot of different type of skills. Okay, you're like a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So there's a lot of different things that it is that you can do. You got a lot of different skill sets, a lot of little tools that you can pull from your toolbox here. So somebody's wanting you to unveil your gifts. help you move through a certain situation or to help you advance. Yes, Stag, trust and thrive. It's time for you to trust and thrive. Trust in your purpose, trust in the journey, trust that you will be successful. You are going to thrive in this season. Now's the time to plant your seeds. Oh, I wrote that down on my board today. What you plant today is what you'll be harvesting tomorrow. Does that make sense? So whatever groundwork, foundations, the seeds that it is that you're planting right now, that's for a harvest in the future. So whatever you're doing today affects you in the future. Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. Lots about this rooted and grounded energy is that Queen of Pentacles or heart chakra energy as well. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. A lot of you may be, it's not just like the past person that was showing up like as a romantic partner, okay? Y'all are leaving behind a lot of people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, right? That was kind of like in the first part of the reading, was that you were learning where you're not resonating with certain social circles anymore, okay? So you're moving into this new way of being, this new mindset, this new career, this new chapter, right? And you're going to have people, or you're having people who are giving you a hard time because it doesn't look the way that they think it should look, or it's different, or it's something about it maybe or it could be very controversial or non-traditional, you know. So these people may be saying a lot of things to you, or, you know, it's like you maybe even feel like you're getting ganged up on by just everything coming at you all at one time. There's a need to take it to a higher perspective, okay? If you are dealing with something like that, remember that the crows that are attacking the eagle, right, all these little energies that could be giving you a hard time, okay, it can't fly to the same altitude that an eagle can fly. So the eagle will not fight the crows back. It keeps flying higher and higher and higher because the crows can't breathe that high, you know. So there's something about holding yourself to a higher standard and not seeing the thing from a different perspective and not taking it personal either, and realizing that you're a threat to whoever these people or this person is. Okay, use your wisdom, use your insight. Best and highest message here for the collective. A yoni cleanse. Y'all be careful with that when y'all are doing like using those yoni eggs, and make sure that if you're using crystals, make sure that it's one, that the hardness scale on the crystal is okay for you to be using it the way that you're using it, okay? And also make sure that it's an actual, like, it's not like a fake crystal, so you're not like putting like random chemicals in places that they have no business being in, okay? Just felt the need to throw that out there. I saw that yoni cleanse. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages. Overwhelmed with the direction. Breathe through it, sit down, pause, reflect, release. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. A lot of y'all are. Y'all were meant to be here on this planet at this time to fight. You felt like you've always had to fight through life. Okay, that's part of your life purpose. You are a warrior. You have not been given anything that you haven't been able to handle. You asked for strength, and Spirit, God, Source, Universe, whatever that looks like for you, gave you experiences to make you stronger, you know? And that's what's helped you learn all this self-discipline. Shallow master, be graceful in movement and action. Right, now you're graceful in the way that you take action. You're graceful in the moves that it is that you've learned to maneuver through these hardships, right? Okay, did y'all want some sassy affirmations? Y'all want me to cuss you out for a second? Let's see. Best and highest message here for the collective. Give me some tough love, Spirit. Give me some tough love. What do we need to hear most right now? Tear me down to build me up. Best and highest messages here. Listen, bitch, you will get to where you want to be. It's fucking inevitable. Put one step in front of the other. Eventually you're going to get there. Kind of like, what was it? Was it last night? Let's talk about Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run. Forrest knew it. He turned around. He had a whole following, right? Because he was running. That's you. You're going to be running. Running over the finish line, okay? Listen, bitch. Change is good. Embrace that shit. Okay. Even though it's hard, embracing change. Change is a good thing, right? We talked about getting out of our comfort zone. Change is hard and it's challenging and it brings a lot of conflict. However, it's for our most loving, highest good. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Yo, there's this bird who starts chirping around midnight. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a mockingbird right outside the window. And I'm thinking about, what movie was it? It's got Sarah Jessica Parker in it. And somebody else. And I think her and her boyfriend had broken up. It's got Matthew McConaughey in it. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about? I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody was watching that movie today. But I'm kind of wanting to take this bird out. That's how I'm feeling, like that chick who was hunting the mockingbird that wouldn't shut up. Listen, bitch, you can recover from anything. Your resilience is unmatched. That's right. You can recover from anything. You're incredibly resilient. You've persevered through so much. And like I said, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, smarter, faster, bolder. Listen, bitch, the things that you say to yourself matter. Be kind. Keep working on your dialogue with the self, right? Your self-esteem. Okay, some of y'all, like mirrors. Some of y'all, I got that on my downloads. Something about mirrors. Okay, you may need to start talking to yourself in the mirror. It's weird and it's awkward at first, but if you feel insecure about yourself, you can start using the mirror to build yourself up, you know? Really work on pouring back into yourself, saying nice things to yourself. Being more comfortable with staring at yourself in the mirror, okay? And listen, bitch, no one else is dwelling on your mistakes. Move the fuck on. And if you've made a lot of mistakes or you're giving yourself a hard time because you didn't do something perfect or you fell off or you made a mistake, okay, you fell off the horse, move on. Get back up on that bitch and let's go, right? Don't let it keep you down. Even if you got to stay there for a minute, lick your wounds, be all sad, dust yourself off though, and we're going to get up and we're going to keep on trucking. We're going to keep it moving, okay? All right, y'all. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank y'all so much for popping in and hanging out with me. If you're over here on YouTube, thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thank y'all for your donations, all your support. Be sure to like the video, comment. Let me know what your zodiac is. All right. Instagram. I love y'all so very much. I hate that I haven't been able to be here as much as I normally am. I'm trying to move platforms because this app keeps messing up on me. So if y'all are looking for me, be sure to subscribe on subscribe to me to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, be sure to follow me on Instagram just in case. I don't ever know where it is I'm going to be. I try to keep it posted in my stories, but things have been crazy hectic. So I don't know where I'm going to be, when I'm going to be there, and I try to keep y'all updated on that, okay? All right, y'all, let me get this posted. Keep your head up. Keep on going. I'll see y'all soon. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love and light.